Now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the air out to right. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batter number 9, shortstop Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Moore delivering here on 1-0.
Nope,
fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants nothing.
Leading off for the Giants, catcher Buster Posey.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
On the ground to the left side. A dive by Baez. What a play.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1-1 home now to Crawford. And that one stayed up a little high. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Denard Span. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One-zero count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Joe Pennick will be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Pennick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line but speared on a hop. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Derek Law enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. On the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Throw won't get him.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now the double steal is on here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. First and second now, one man out. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Ruggiano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Nick Hundley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
And he takes ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jay on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Corey Guerin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
62, Corey Guerin.
Digging in once again, John Lackey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here it comes. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is John Jay. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first base.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now batting, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Buster Posey now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hector Rondon gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Center fielder number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Jimmy Rollins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Jimmy Rollins.
Here's Joe Panic. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 1. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Neil Ramirez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kelby Tomlinson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Osmeal Pinto will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now catching number 68, Osmeal Pinto.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Ruggiano will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. He's
set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 1. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade Davis.
Stepping into the box, Justin Ruggiano. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tomlinson is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 8. The 1-0. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Baez is there for it. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lackey. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Matt Moore. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.